Hello everybody, welcome back to Monster Hunter, which has been a damn while. And as you can probably tell by the armour I'm wearing, I've been busy. Quite busy. And today, well, I figured it might just be nice to have a look at all the stuff that you can actually get from the event. And I figured it'll actually be better to go to the smithy for this. Because there's quite a bit, and some of it's fairly easy to miss. I mean, you've probably heard most of this by now if you've actually gone looking, but hey, maybe not. Either way, I'm just going to give my take on it, as well as a bit of an honourable mention towards the end. So without further ado, let's get to it. First off, a pretty obvious one, and the one that most people made the most fuss about, is the Wyvern Ignition Greatsword. Pretty good. I mean, the steel version's crap, but yeah. The steel version's massively let down by its sharpness, still has pretty high attack, and then of course, this doesn't really have much better in the way of sharpness. It's still, like, the majority is red, terrible, but damn man, you don't even need it. You get like 1 or 2 hits at white sharpness and the monster's pretty much gonna be feeling it. Like, you're not gonna need much else. The 2 decoration slots are also pretty nice. The obviously steel one has none. So yeah, overall, make sure you've stocked up. I think it's the, what, 5, 6 tickets you need for this? In fact, let me just check that, because I can't remember from the time I actually built the sword. In fact, where is the damn sword? Is everything been... yeah, everything's been reorganised. So, there's the steel. What's the upgrade to it? Yeah, so you need, what, 5 tickets for the whole lot? That doesn't seem like many. But yeah, it's fairly easy to get. I mean, if you don't get anything else, just get the tickets. Make sure you've got the spares. It's a low rank quest to get the thing. The Elder Dragon Blood, Fire Cell Stones, and of course the Wyvern Gem can all be grabbed at a later date, and you can just build this thing after the event's over. So yeah, you might as well do that. If it's like not an immediate rush for you, rather than like spamming your, you know, gold Wyverian prints and the like, which is not really worth it for something like that. Anyway, moving on to the armor sets. Well, it's fairly self-explanatory. You get the Blossom in both high and low rank. High rank obviously gets dyed to your colour. Low rank is, well, the standard really. Not the best armor in the world, if I'm honest. Like, defensive 18 for each. Of course you can upgrade it. The skills, you get a couple of decent ones, but not really for majorly big hunts or anything. It's more for the expedition, or from what it feels like at least. On the other hand, of course, the easy one to miss is the Queen Beetle, because that's not just get tickets, build it over time. This is the armor set, well, for the female hunter anyway. Apparently the male hunters get Butterfly. Haven't actually checked on that, because I don't have a male hunter yet. But, yeah, this armor set seems to be fairly decent. The stun resistance, health boost, critical eye, defense boost, and marathon runner. It's a pretty overall utilitarian. Like, you get something out of it for everybody, like the stun resistance and health boost, even at basics, pretty damn useful. Critical eye, well, critical eye is always useful if you're playing any sort of DPS, which in Monster Hunter you pretty much always do regardless. The defense boost, take it or leave it, it's fairly small. Marathon runner though, handy if you're always running around everywhere. It's, you know, a fairly decent armor set, not overly hard to get. The Great Horn Flies are probably what will set you back the most. But the Spring Insect Field Guides are fairly easy to obtain. I've got plenty spare and built the entire armor set. And you get those from the mission Vespoid Infestation, which is a challenge quest in the arena, if I'm not mistaken. So you go to the Gathering Hub, and there it is. But, yeah, it's a fun little challenge. I found myself doing it quite a bit, just because it's fun to try and trim off the seconds and, you know, climb the leaderboard. But overall, I'd recommend this armor set. Obviously, this is at base, it's 22 defense for each piece. Upgrading that, you'd probably get to around 40-ish by the end of low rank, and then obviously the high rank gear just becomes better. But then, that still stands a pretty good chance against the default, like, leather armor and such. Because the skills on the leather armor are just, meh. I mean, the chainmail and bone obviously are different, but you get the idea. It's damn good low rank armour, and it'll probably do you for the start of high rank until you get enough materials to make decent high rank armour. So it's well worth getting, don't miss out on that one. Definitely don't miss out on that. Like I said, even if you can't build it with the hornflies being the problem, get the books or the spring insect field guides, hang on to them, and you can build it at any time. You just need to get the rest of the materials. At least that's how it's been with every previous event. I'd imagine it'd stay the same with this one. But yeah, that's fairly self-explanatory and fairly straightforward. Overall, my damn alarm being set to Tokyo time is kind of getting on my nerves now. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so the overall Blossom armor, it's, well, I don't think the skills are any different. No, they're not. I wouldn't really recommend that as a actual serious hunting outfit. I mean, it looks fairly decent, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe wouldn't have it in blue like the rest of my armors, but you know, it still looks alright. As for, well, the honourable mention that I mentioned earlier, I will need to leave a starer for that one. I don't think I'm missing anything out, am I? The 2 armor sets? Yes, I am. Screw what I just said. I forgot about the Palico quest that's recently been put up, which I'm pretty sure everyone that's a Capcom fan will know about. It's fairly straightforward and pretty damn cool. I mean, who doesn't want that? I mean, the goofy eyes alone pretty much sell it for you. But yeah, no, the Mega Man tickets, fairly easy to get. I got them all in one run and built the armor straight away. It's not really been that hard. Yeah, it was a decent quest. It's a little bit weird, but yeah, it's a rush of blood. Standard quest boards, high rank, 7 stars, the basics. Great quest for if you want to use a lucky voucher on your own. It's not really that difficult. The Odagorons that you have to kill, there's 2 of them. Pretty much stay apart if you want to take them on one by one. Alternatively, if you know your Odagoron, you know for a fact they're fiercely territorial bastards, so it's best just to get them to fight. At any rate, that pretty much covers all the current event armor, aside from the past events that have already been on, that are also available for grabs. If you missed out on any of that, feel free to go and grab it. Not that much of it's particularly that useful. I find that the Aloy armor set and weapon weren't great. The Watcher armor set, albeit looks cool, again, kind of alright. There's better stuff available. But then, they don't want to make the event stuff stupidly OP, I understand that. Actually, do I have the item I need for this? I should probably check on whether I'm carrying that. Yeah, I've got it. I might as well toss all this crap in here. But yeah, the rather honourable mention. In fact, I think it's better if I don't actually head out to Astera. It's probably better just to go to the Hunter's Room. Because this is something that, I don't know, I'm kind of split mind about. It's a great feature to add in. It's not so great that it's an event only feature. I don't know. Like, the handler only wearing the outfit during the event, I get, but that looks really freaking good. Like, I mean, the detailing on the default outfit looks really good, but it kind of gets boring after a while. But the effort they've put into this, especially the like minor little details, like the honeycomb pattern on the tights and such, it's just super damn cute, and it really fits the handler to a damn T as well. Especially considering that, you know, the honeycomb print on the journal, which you've perfectly just got out to basically show off. Nice one. Thanks for that. Yeah, it just looks really amazing. And it'll be a bit of a shame to see the back of this until next year. I don't know why this isn't like a permanent feature. If you're around for the event, then surely you should be able to equip it whenever. Maybe just as a reward for sticking with the game, I guess. But then that comes with the territory with all the armors and event stuff, doesn't it, really? But yeah, it'll be a bit of a shame to see the back of this. It's a really cool outfit, and why do I see this being popular with the cosplay community? I'm just going to hold my hands up now and just saying I do. End of story. But yeah, that's guaranteed to be probably the most popular homemade one, at least. Simply because it's a massive challenge, and, well, anyone that enters a cosplay competition, if you've noticed, puts a shitload of time into everything they do. And how come I've never seen you do that with the goggles before? That kind of looks a bit weird because they're massive and the handler's eyes are quite small. But yeah, that's just a nice little feature they added in. I just kind of wish that it was, you know, stuck around for after the event rather than just for it. And then of course there's one other little thing I should mention, though I'm not going to spend too much time on it. If I can find the little bastard, because he keeps running away from me all the time recently. Like, you make sure to pet the Poogie wrong one time, and it just leaves you out to dry and runs away from you every time it sees you, and it takes forever to get it back up to like a good level of affection. Now, seeing as that you have a randomly weird habit of hanging around back here, which you still do, well, I might as well spend a bit of time with it. But yeah, the Bumblebee Poogie outfit kind of fits it really well, I think. That took a lot longer than usual. And you're still not at max affection, so you still won't go digging stuff up for me, most likely. Oh yeah, fun fact, the Poogie actually has a use. Petting it's not just a waste of time, it actually goes and finds stuff that people leave around a stair. Don't know whether that's kind of stealing, but, you know, you get free stuff. It's fine. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything that's in the event for armor and weapons and such. The Wyvern Ignition, definitely something to watch out for. You're probably going to want the second grade on that. As for the armors, the Blossom armor set could come in handy. It's mainly just a fashion statement, as per usual with, you know, Monster Hunter does kind of become Fashion Hunter after a while, hence the full armor set here. I'm not going to give it away though, because spoilers for this one. Albeit it looks cool, you'll have to find out what makes it for yourself. Although most people probably will have done at this point, I'm still not wanting to give spoilers on it because it's really cool armor. Anyway, I guess that covers it for everything now. I'm just going to probably head out and do a few little mop-up tasks before work, so see you around.